What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks. We've got NBA plays, we got some soccer plays, everything. These are plays for January the 31st, Friday. I'm going to show you guys exactly which plays I like. But before we do any of that, if you guys could just drop a like on this video super quick, it takes 2 seconds, and it's completely free. It helps me out a ton, so I appreciate that. And before we get into any plays, like we always do on this channel, we're going to go through a recap of how we did the previous day. So these are recaps from Thursday. And I'm using this new tool to show you guys all the plays at the same time. So here we go. We finally came out with one win on the VIP. It was a crazy cold streak for us. YouTube plays and VIP plays were not hitting at all. But I managed to cash out a free play for you guys as well. And this was a payout boosted play, which means it's 25% payout boost. That was a promo that PrizePicks was doing. And if you guys missed out on that play, all you got to do is join the Winnable. It's completely free. There's a free plan right here. You're not going to get all my VIP stuff, but you're going to get my free Winnable plays. And if I just scroll down, I can find the free play that I sent out to you guys. I can't even find it right now. Here it is. I sent some sleeper plays and PrizePicks. This was the one that ended up cashing Mitchell and Young in that Cleveland-Atlanta game. So those of you guys who are on the Winnable, congrats to you. You cashed out with us. And those of you guys who are in the VIP, congrats, we cashed out with this. Now, you guys are going to see a ton of red right here. This was a crazy hook. We just needed 1 or 2 more saves from this guy. Would have been great. And these have just been really, really rough beats. What we're taking with these Counter-Strike plays is correlation. So we're taking both of them to go over or both of them to go under. And as you guys can see, we've just had terrible luck. And honestly, that's on me. I'm taking full responsibility for that. Because Counter-Strike should be what we should be profiting on the most. It has been what we're profiting on the most. We just had a little bit of a down week right now. Every time we took the over, it went under. Every time we took the under, it went over. It was an absolute nightmare. But hopefully, this slip is a sign of things to come, and now we're back on it. And this one 4-man right here, know that pays out for basically 8 losing slips. So we can have 8 losing slips, but as long as we have one of these, we're just fine. We're breaking even. So, with that in mind, let's get into sub plays for today. And we're going first up to the guy who's really been a channel favorite for the unders. Nick Smith Jr., honestly, I like him on the under at 17.5. He's been our log for around a week or so now, and he's only gone over 1 time against Portland. LaMelo Ball is still out. He's going to be reevaluated later. So the Hornets are short on players. But Miles Bridges was the guy to step up. Nick Smith Jr. is still a little further down the line. And if he's not playing well right now, if he's not even hitting 10 PRA in his last 3 games, I'm feeling confident taking him under at 17.5. Does that mean it's a guarantee? No, I say this in every video. Nothing in sports betting is a guarantee. If you guys trying to come on here thinking, just because I'm on YouTube posting a video, that means I'm going to have guaranteed picks, you're wrong. All I'm saying is that I can guarantee profit over the month. That does not mean Nick Smith is going to go under today. He could go for 50. There's nothing we know, okay? Moving on. We're going to our next play. This one I'm going to take from the optimizer, which basically just helps me see plus EV plays across the board. And it likes Daniel Gafford here on the under at 3.5 steals and blocks. So he's only hit this in 40% of the last, of the last 5 games. So here, let me show you guys on PrizePicks. That'll be real easy. So we're trying to take Gaff here on the under at stocks right here. So if we take them under here, people are going to look at this and go, oh, he's actually only gone under in 2 out of the last 5. He's been going for 5 blocks and steals recently. I don't like this on the under. But what we're doing with this tool here is we're actually seeing a bigger sample size. Last 5 almost means nothing. That's why PrizePicks shows it to you, because they know that it ain't even important when it comes to setting player lines. That's why they show it to you. So when it comes to the season, Daniel Gafford has actually gone under in 78% of his games. And he's played 46 games. So that is pretty wild. And in addition to that, the main reason we're taking this is because of the plus EV play, which means some sportsbooks have this at minus 135. And Fliff, which is a pretty reputable sportsbook in my opinion, has it at minus 140. So that's what we're going to go ahead and take the under on Gafford. And these are our 2 NBA plays for the day. If you want to look at how our 2 NBA plays did yesterday, honestly, it was really, really close. A lot of people were hating on me for the Bron under because apparently, because AD was out, people were like, there's no way he goes under. He had a great game, but it was a blowout. This is what we predicted. Against Washington, he's not going to go over. And he actually went 7 under his PRA line, which was absolutely brilliant to see. Walker Kessler barely missed out on that block and steals. I think that game ended up being a blowout, but it was kind of late. I went to bed, so I don't know about that one. Moving on to this one, we're going to make this into a 4-man. We're not going to just leave this as a 2-man. And the plays that we're going to go ahead and take are going to be in soccer. Soccer, what's been cashing us out recently. And soccer was a big part of this winning slip right here. And we're going to use the same strategy. So I want to talk about this real quick. What we're taking here is one player to go under on passes attempted, and then a player from the other team in the same exact game to go over on passes attempted. So what does that mean? That means in soccer, there's only one ball. One team is going to have the ball a lot more than the other one. And usually that's the better team. The team that's favored is probably going to hold the ball more than the other one, which means that this team is going to have more possession than the other team, which means they're going to get a lot more passes in than the other team. I'm saying this a lot just to get the point across. In soccer, the odds of both of these players going over on passes attempted, or both of these players going under on passes attempted, are low. It's probably going to be under over or over under, because if there's only one ball, only one team can have it for a large period of time. So that's what we're going to go ahead and take here. And Bremen are the slight favorites in this game. They are the home team. So we're taking them to go over on their passes attempted. It's coming out to an 8.5x, which honestly, it isn't the end of the world. I always like to take payout shifts all the way down to 8.5x. I will never take an 8 or a 7 or a 7.5. Those aren't that good. But 8.5x, I'm not too worried about. So those were our two plays. We got 2 for the NBA and 2 for soccer. And those of you guys who are still watching this right now, I got a couple things for you. First of all, I know you know that Flex Friday is going to come out. And why am I not giving out a Flex Friday play? It's because it's 6 a.m. when I'm recording this, and PrizePicks hasn't dropped Flex Friday yet. So if you guys want a Flex Friday play from me, I'm going to give it out for completely free. All you got to do is join the Winnable right here. We've been getting a lot more people joining the Winnable, and they're texting me going, I really appreciate this service, because the Winnable has actually been our most profitable source of income over the last couple weeks when it comes to which plays are cashing out. So the Winnable plays have been going crazy. We actually just cashed one out yesterday, and I'm going to send out a Flex Friday play there, so we literally can't lose because it's Flex Friday. So hop on the free plan right here, click purchase, literally name, email, you're right there, you're done. And then I'll get you in, and I'll just send you my Flex Friday entry for the week, or for today. Excuse me. And last thing, for those of you guys who are watching this 7.5 minutes in, still watching to hear me talk, I got a special offer for you, and that is how to get on the VIP for a free for a month. I'm not showing this at the beginning of the video because a lot of people, they just come on, get some free picks, and they dip. I don't really want those guys on the VIP. I want guys who actually care, guys who are still watching this video 8 minutes in and know that they're trying to be profitable and they want to know how as well. So text parlay to my number right here. This is my personal number, and I got my phone on me at all times. I'll just text you back literally within 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm going to show you guys how to get on Chalkboard or Sleeper with my link. So once you do that, deposit $10 on either of these apps with my link or code BAM. I'll give you a free month of VIP, and it is that simple. You guys might be looking at the VIP going, why are we losing a lot recently? It's just been a little bit of a down month. The previous week was a crazy, crazy rise. Eventually, we're going to have to start giving some of those units back. But at the end of the day, we are still profitable in the VIP, and we are just now bouncing back from that valley of a curve. So this is the best time to hop on the VIP. Text me the word parlay to that number. And yeah, that's like after the video. I'll see y'all in Saturday's one.